Yo, what's up? Check this out. Hey, what you waiting on? Why you procrastinating? Why you bull jiving? Why you patty caking? You holding up people that need your gift. You holding people up that's waiting on you. What you waiting on? Get off your ass, get in your game, grind it out, get to that level of success so you can help your people reach their level of success. It's that simple. Let's talk about it. This your boy Big Hope. Welcome to another episode of My Perspective Podcast. Man, we just here. I'm an old head with a microphone and a message. That's it. Before we get started, disclaimer: I ain't no relationship expert. I ain't no guru on none of this stuff I talk about. I'm just a guy who done been through some things, who got a little experience on topics I talk about, and I share my experience about that said topic. That's it. I hope what I say resonate with you. I hope it provoke thought. I also hope it provokes change. But if not, no harm, no foul. Because guess what? At the end of the day, it's just your boy perspective. That's it. So take what I say with a grain of salt. If it can help you, that's the goal. If it don't resonate with you, shit, it is what it is. Let's get into it. Man, the Bible say we are fearfully and wonderfully made. Most of us adhere to the Bible. We read it from time to time, and we believers of the Bible and things like that. But we are fearfully and wonderfully made. You know what that means? That means you are handcrafted. That means you are selected personally by God to be you. God gave you your skill set. God gave you your character. God gave you your makeup. God gave you um, your look, your demeanor, your personality, all that. Um, but guess what he didn't do? He ain't put you on autopilot. So guess what you got to do? You have to discover what God has placed in you from birth, from conception, from when your mother and father conceived. God put it in you. Before your mama knew you, God knew you. You know what I'm saying? The Creator knew you before your daddy tapped that thing. Before your mama dropped them eggs in ovulation. Man, God knew who you was. Guess what? We all are created for something. We all are created for something. And I'm gonna prove it to you. I'm gonna attempt to prove it to you. There are some things that people won't resonate with unless you say it. There are some things that can be said but don't get nowhere or don't get no traction, that don't get no motion. Why? Because you ain't said. I don't care how great we look up to people. I don't care how much we admire certain individuals for their greatness. There's somebody waiting to admire you. I'm not talking about on a grand scale. I'm talking about on whatever level you on. On whatever level you on, there's somebody waiting to admire you. There's somebody who's waiting to soak up every ounce of knowledge that you have. But you bullshit. But you bullshit. Man, who you think, y'all let me know in the comments, who do you think is probably one of the top performers in the world in history? Michael Jackson, but Beyonce, what Prince, all good. Chris Brown. I mean, we can go Justin Bieber. You can go. You can keep going. Celine Dion. Like these people that are world renowned. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Everybody in the world don't know them. Everybody in the world don't know them. Um, Name your favorite preacher. You name them. I don't know them all no more. Um, But we love them, and they may be known across America, but everybody in America don't know them. Everybody in America don't know Beyonce. Sorry, they don't. Everybody in America don't know Prince or didn't know Prince, didn't know Michael Jackson. You know how many people in the world? In America, it's 8.6 billion people in the world. It's 880 plus million people just in America. Everybody don't know Beyonce. But guess what? They waiting on you. Everybody don't. Okay, the top motivational speaker in the country, to my knowledge, is Eric Thomas. But guess what? Everybody don't know Eric Thomas. Everybody don't know E.T. And he a bad man. He a bad man. I listen to him quite often. Get a lot of gems from him. But everybody don't know him. But guess who they don't? Guess who they know? They know you. They know you. And they waiting on you to get your shit together so you can bless them, so they can get their shit together, so on and so forth. Now, guess what? We got to stop thinking small-minded. We got to think of ourselves as able to sit at the table with the big dogs, because you're a big dog to somebody. Somebody talk about you all the time and talk about how good of advice, how much wisdom you got, how much you help them out. And they may look at themselves as a peon. And you look at yourself as a peon. But to them, man, you big dog. You big time. But because you don't see yourself way up here, you don't want to fight for it. You don't want to continue to self-improve and self-develop. Man, shame on you. That's foul. That's foul because it ain't about you. I talked about your why. You got to discover your why. Once you discover your why am I doing this? What is it? What is it that keep waking me up in the morning when I don't feel like getting up in the morning? To keep working that extra hour, persevering through the storm, through the rain, through my personal hardships, whatever the case may be, and I'm still developing and working on myself. You got to develop your why. That's your reason to strive to be great. But I'm gonna tell you something you may not even know. Man, you're fearfully and wonderfully made. You're unique all unto yourself. You're handcrafted. Like you're artisan. All these fancy words they get us to see and they want us to buy some shit. That's you. That's you. You fancy. You demure. But you gotta believe that shit yourself. You got to believe that yourself. Man, listen. We got to hurry up and get our act together so we can help the people behind us. Each one, teach one, reach one. That's it. It ain't about being the biggest person in the world. Everybody just want to focus on me. Focus on me. No. You a small piece in a big ass puzzle. And you have a carved out amount unto yourself. There's room at the table for everybody to eat. If you hear somebody saying, "Oh, the market too saturated for whatever you're trying to do," that's a gatekeeper. That's a gatekeeper. Whatever your gift is, whatever your calling is, and you hear somebody telling you why you can't do it because there's too many people already doing it, well, in your own mind, you think, "Oh, it's already people doing it. I can't do it." Man, you tricking yourself off the street, and you got gatekeepers telling you, tricking you off the street. Like that's for you. Just because there's life coaches, health coaches, motivational speakers, doctors, lawyers, there's always room for one more. And you ain't gonna stop nobody else's motion because you got in the game. You're not. Because you unique all unto yourself. Somebody need to hear your voice. Somebody need to see your example. Somebody need to have a conversation with you to get them the game, to keep them from doing something they're gonna regret. Or get them the game to spark their mindset change. Or for you to give them the game, to kick them in the seat of their pants so they can get the ball rolling and get the motion started. That's gonna come from you, not me, not these other big dogs. But you the big dog they looking for. But you got to believe you the big dog. You got to believe you the big dog. Man, every morning you wake up, you got to talk to yourself. You got to talk to yourself. I'm talking about I have to talk to myself. Man, I'm out here on the road, going God knows what, day in and day out. Man, everybody don't treat you good out here. But guess what? I know who I am. I know what I'm doing is just temporary to my greater calling, to my greater mission. But I got to remind myself every day, because it ain't easy. It ain't easy. Man, this shit challenging out here. It ain't just out here, it's in life. Life gon' life. Life is challenging whether you doing bad or whether you doing good. Life gonna challenge you. Life gonna challenge you. You gotta encourage yourself. Yeah, I listen to motivational speaking. Yeah, I listen to podcasts with people who got wisdom, insight that I desire, that I need, or quite frankly, I just like. But guess what? Don't none of that supersede my voice. Don't none of that supersede my voice. They give me game. They give me advice. They give me points of view that I've never seen before. But don't none of that supersede my voice. Don't nothing I say should supersede your voice. If you listen to me and you like my content, you like what I'm talking about, man, give me a thumbs up in the comment section. Let me know you riding with your boy. But nothing I say should supersede you. I may put a battery in your back. I may jumpstart you, but nothing I say supersedes your voice. Your voice is the numero uno. Your voice is the superior voice in your head, in your mind. Your voice is the catalyst for change within you. You got to believe that. You got to know that. If you don't believe it, how am I supposed to believe you? If you don't believe what you're saying, if you don't believe your goal, if you don't believe the mission that's in your heart, it's in your chest, how am I supposed to believe that shit? How? It starts with you. You wake yourself when you wake up every morning, you encourage yourself. It starts with you daily. When you go to bed at night, man, you encourage yourself. I'm the greatest, whatever your greatness is, whatever your greatness calling is. When you wake up in the morning, thank you for greatness. Thank you for a beautiful morning. I'm that dude. I'm that girl. Every morning, you encourage yourself. And sometimes you got ups and downs, but it all starts with you. Man, ET can't make me go conquer the world. He give me knowledge, he give me insight, he get me, you know what I'm saying, feeling good. But until the switch activated in my mind, I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be jumping around and dancing and feeling good in one place. I ain't doing nothing because it ain't clicked in my head, in my mind. And that's what I'm telling you today. People need you. You got a select group of people that's gonna change your life forever. But guess what? You're gonna change their life forever too. It's gonna be a win-win. But you gotta get your act together first. It all starts with you. If not you, then who? I drive trucks for a living. 21 years I've been driving trucks. 21 years this year I've been driving trucks. And it's a million trucks on the road. You think it's too many trucks out here. But guess what? There's a 40% shortage of truck drivers. 40%. There's room at the table for you. And whatever you do ain't gonna stop nothing I'm doing. Don't let nobody make you think that people wanna be gatekeepers and hold back shit from you. You know, if it's a job you're applying for, you studying for, and then somebody got the inside but won't give it to you because they think you're gonna stop them from eating. I can't stand people like that. I can't stand people like that. You know how many people I done put on in trucking and they turned around and bit me? But I don't stop being good because somebody do me dirty. I ain't got it in me. I try to be mean. I tried that shit. It don't work for me. I ain't holding my nuts on nobody. If I'm a liaison, I'm a go between. If I don't got the information, I'm gonna make sure you get the information one way or another. That's who I am. But I had to wake up one morning and discover who I was. I had to wake up one morning and discover who I was, who I am, who I meant to be. You know what that starts with? The big cuss word: accountability, taking account taking responsibility for my actions, trying to figure out why I keep going in this same path over and over and over again. I believe in therapy. I went and got the therapy. But before the therapy, I had to therapy myself. What you got going on? I had to peel back the layers on my own. It wasn't just a waiting on nobody to do it for me. I got in there and got my hands dirty too. And when you do it, it makes the victory that much sweeter because you put sweat in the game. You put in sweat equity. You ain't just sit back and wait for somebody to do this, and this. Because if it don't work, now you can blame somebody else. Accountability take the blame away. It put all the onus on you. And once you get to that point, man, it's game over. Once you become accountable for your actions, you become self-aware. That's when you discover who you are. That's when you begin to discover who you are. When you begin to be accountable for your actions, don't you know when you be accountable, you take the power away from everybody else, and not all that power belongs to you. But it's not until you become accountable for yourself and accountable for your actions. And once you become accountable for your actions, you can begin to become self-aware. You can begin to see what's around you. You can begin to see what's inside of you. And the discovery moment comes. The discovery moment is, wow, I'm good at something. Wow, people think of me a certain type of way that I don't even think of myself. Wow, I do have a gift. Wow, I am valuable. That's the discovery moment because you're self-aware now. Man, now it's time to master some shit. Master discipline, master focus, master determination, master routine. These are the things that's going to get you to the next level, no matter what your level is. I'm not on here promoting becoming the next great whatever, but I'm promoting you become the next great you and whatever that's in you to do, because you all got a mission. You all have an assignment. I don't know what that assignment is. It could be to be the best husband the world has ever seen. It could be the best mother the world has ever seen. It could be the best advocate for single women. It could become the best parents you could be. Whatever the case may be, it starts with you, and other people need it. Somebody needs you. Somebody needs you outside of your family. I'm not just talking about your family. You got people that you don't even know who's never gonna say, "Hey, you really helped me," that need your voice. Just by your how you carry yourself, just by your example, and also by the words that come out your mouth. But you got to put the work in to become a better version of yourself, so you can see what you have to offer the world. Everybody don't know Beyonce, and what we do know about her is just her successes. Don't nobody know how many times she failed before she got to where she at. She had to put that work in to get where she at. Uh, uh, 50 Cent, all these guys that we see, we admire. Jay-Z, Barack Obama. We see all these people that we look up to, we admire. Shannon Sharp, all these big dogs that we just look up to when we see the finished product. Man, we don't know what they've been through. And not many of them are willing to share their experiences to how they got to the top. And just because they on top at the moment, don't mean they got there the right way. So you can't just be mesmerized by people. You look at them, you admire them, because I admire folks. I admire them from a distance though. I look at them and like, they ain't no different than me. They put their drawers on just like I put my drawers on. Ain't no different. What make them unique to be successful, rich, have this beautiful lifestyle, independent, and I don't? They're eating the same stuff I'm eating. They might be eating a little bit better grade food now because they got a little bit more money. But they started eating McDonald's and they started eating this and that. Like they started doing the same stuff I do. So why I can't be just like them, if not better? Work ethic, discipline, dedication, determination. These are things you got to develop. But all that starts with accountability. You can't be disciplined, dedicated, focused if you ain't accountable for your own actions. You can't be. You always point the finger at somebody else. If you just sit back and wait for somebody to tell you what to do and the shit don't work, guess what? You can blame somebody else. Nah, blame yourself. Get your ass up off your ass. Stop having a pity party and put the work in. Self-development. Don't try to fast track the system or circumvent the system. Go through the process. It's gonna make things better for you. The process ain't easy, but not going through the process ain't easy either. The struggle real, whether you got money, whether you don't got money. I'd rather be struggling with money, with control of my life, than be struggling without money and have somebody on the motherfucker foot on my neck. The choice is yours. But at the end of the day, you holding somebody else up because they need you. They need you. Now get your ass together and let's get it. I know shit tough. Single mamas, you got 3, 4 kids, 3, 4 baby daddies. You ain't got the best job in the world. Shit, start scared. Start somewhere. Fellas, man, you ain't got the best job. You ain't making a lot of money. You on child support. You got 3 or 4 kids. So your money funny. What that mean? That don't mean nothing. You still can start where you at. It start by looking inside. It starts by looking inside. Look inside of you. My therapist told me to face the darkness. That's the best advice I ever got in my entire life. I applied it to everything. I applied it to everything. All that means is look inside first. No matter what I got going on, I look inwardly first before I look outwardly. That's why I tell you, as great as people we have as examples to give us encouragement, motivation, and to teach us things, give us wisdom, they don't supersede you. That's why you got to face you. Face yourself. Look in the mirror and call yourself out. When you call yourself out, write down the call outs. Write down all the call outs. I suck at this. I ain't a great communicator. I cuss too much. I'm a cheater. I don't treat my wife right. I don't take care of my kids properly. I don't go see my mother enough. Man, write that shit down and fix it. And as you begin to fix it, you're going to begin to see and uncover some things about yourself. It's called unlearning and relearning. You got to unlearn some things and relearn some things. And as you begin to grow and you develop this self-accountability and this self-assessment and this self-growth, man, guess what? You're going to be a bad mother sucker. You're going to be able to change your scenario in life, change your narrative in life. But guess what? People are going to take notice of that. They're going to ask questions. Now you got an audience. Now you can impart wisdom into the next person that's coming up who's looking at you as, man, he different. She different. What she done changed? Man, she done changed. I don't see her out no more. I don't see him out no more. Man, he done came up. What, you looking good? The skin clear, this and that. What are you doing? They're gonna tap on your shoulder. Now you got an audience. Just do right by your audience. Because people waiting on you. They're waiting on you. You are uniquely built for the job at hand. And I'm gonna leave it at that. You are uniquely built, you're uniquely positioned, you're handcrafted for the job at hand. It's up to you to take advantage of your gifts, put the work in to refine yourself, become the best version of you, and go out and help your people. Go out and help your people. This your boy Big Hawk, My Perspective Podcast. Until next week, man. Love y'all. Peace.